I'm Dan Keldsen, Chief Engagement Officer at informationarchitected.com. My guest is Guy Kawasaki. I've been a fan for a very long time.
You're saying I'm old?
I'm saying I'm old. Okay. How about that? Okay. So, former Chief Evangelist at Apple, author of the new book, APE, which we'll definitely talk about, and What the Plus, Enchantment. I have all your books. You've given some of them to me. Thank you for that. I've bought a lot of them.
Thank you.
They take up a fair amount of space on my bookshelf, so that's good and bad, I guess. We actually met, we've talked online through Twitter and whatnot over the years, in the last 6 years, but the last time we met in person was at Macworld Boston, back when you had the Macintosh Way. Yeah, exactly.
That's a long time ago. Yes.
So, lots of things have changed. Yes. Publishing has certainly changed. Why did you write APE? The world has really changed.
I wrote APE because the previous book that I'd written, What the Plus, I self-published, and I found the self-publishing process so difficult and so complex, so idiosyncratic. I would ask 5 so-called experts, how to do something. I would get 8 different answers.
Right.
And so I finally decided, I have to help people, because I had a lot of resources, a lot of friends who could help me, but the person, the novice author who's just trying to write their first book, they're going to hit a wall. So I wanted to remove that wall, or at least soften it, or lower it. Is
it too early for any success stories that you heard from people that have just instantly consumed APE and realized there was a missing
30
piece?
30 days.
Some people are fast on
I'll tell you, there are many people who said, I've self-published 2 or 3 books before, and I learned a lot from APE. I had no idea about all these other things.
Okay.
And I'm sure that'll be true for me too. So one of the beauties of self-publishing, and particularly ebook publishing and print on demand, is we've made about 20 corrections already.
Oh, yeah.
In the first 3 weeks.
Okay.
So, and not just changing commas and typos. I mean, we've added sections. So that's one of the beauties of self-publishing.
Mm-hmm.
If this were a traditional publisher, they would have made the first run, 5 or 10,000 copies. They'd still be selling through that. It would be another, who knows, right? 6 months or never before you could rev your book.
Right.
And even though they could rev the ebook immediately, they won't, because it would be out of sync. Yeah, well, that too. It would be out of sync with the paper book.
Yeah.
You could just not revise a book as fast.
Right. Okay. But I really appreciate all the work that you've done. I have not yet written my own book. I have written a lot, and I do lots of interviews and other work. If it wasn't for folks like you that sort of humanize the whole process, I wouldn't even dream of doing it, because it does sound like childbirth. I've talked to lots of book authors. We've got another one here.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, so I'm tentative in giving it a try.
But self-publishing is even more work than traditional publishing.
So you're talking me out of doing it.
Well, just to be honest, you should know that. There's a reason why you get 3, 4, 5 times the royalty.
Yeah, right.
So.
Okay.
Okay?
Great. Well, thanks very much. This was Dan Keldsen. I was interviewing Guy Kawasaki. Please pick up a copy of his latest book, APE. Thanks so much.
Thank you.